Hi guys, now I'm going to show you how to make decreasing in peyote stitch. Doesn't matter is it odd count peyote stitch or even count peyote stitch. The difference is that in odd count peyote stitch, when you do decreasing on the sides, you will have even sides. So so when you want to make a tapered end in the bracelet or in whatever design you are making, in odd count peyote stitch you will have even sides. In even count peyote stitch, when you do decreasing on the sides, one side will have one bead less than the other one. So first I'm going to please make a strip with 11 beads. Let me check, 2 4 6 8 11 beads, and make about 9, or I want you to make an odd number of rows, because I want to start to do decreasing from the last added bead, and that one is going to be the one where we made a turn. So you remember in odd count peyote stitch, you at the end you add this bead, you pick up last bead, you pass through the bead here, then down through the bead, up one, and finally you exit through the last added bead. So I would like to start decreasing from that bead. Okay, press the pause and make that make a strip. Doesn't matter how much thread you need, it's just practicing, and it's just to learn how to do decreasing. You also can make different color. This last bead or first bead here and last bead what you add, it can be in different color, so that you're decreasing the last row, the edges are in different color, but that is another story. Okay. Press the pause, make your strip, and then join me and I will continue with decreasing. So pick up one bead, so your thread exits through the last added bead, and now just peyote stitch till the end of the row. I will show you when you come to the end, it's not so difficult. We don't need to make a turn like in odd count peyote stitch on the side. So it is one very nice way, easy way to finish it. Now this is the last bead. Okay, turn your work, and now you're going to pass. You see that I have here the thread between those two beads. Pass with your needle underneath that thread. Pull the thread out, and now go back, pass back through that bead where you just exited, and exit through the last added bead in that row. Easy, huh? Okay, let's continue. Again, now, pardon, you see already decreasing, so we already going towards center. So, okay, we are going to do the same on the other side. This is the last bead. You just pass through the last up bead. Okay, you see, you have here 3, you have here 3. Turn your work. And now you are going to pass with your needle below the thread, underneath the thread between those two beads. So pass underneath the thread between those two beads, take the thread out and pass back through that bead and exit through the last added bead in that row. Okay, sorry. Let's go. We have 1 2 3 beads more. 3 here, 1 2, and the third one. Okay, 3. Turn your work, pass underneath the thread between those 2 beads. See, there is a thread. Take that thread out and pass back through that bead where the thread was exiting, and exit through the last added bead in that row. Let's go further. Let's add 2 beads. So the number of beads is decreasing each time when we finish the row. Now we have 2. Okay, turn your work, pass underneath the thread. You see the thread between those 2? Pull the thread out, pass back through those 2, and finally add 1 bead on the top. Done. This is decreasing on the sides. When you have odd count peyote stitch, you see the sides are even, and in case that we had I can show you. So if we had 1 column more here, for example, if we had 1 column more, so if we had even count peyote stitch, then this side will have 1 bead on this side more, and we will not have this in the center because there is no center in even count peyote stitch. This is the center in odd count. That is easy. So if we had 1 column more, we will not have it like this. Whenever you can, you do decreasing in odd count peyote stitch. When you cannot, and when it's not so visible, then do in even count peyote stitch. When doesn't matter or it's not visible, yeah, then do it in even count peyote stitch if it is easier for you. But this is the same. This is the same. Doesn't matter is it odd count or even count. Now, because this is on the sides, now I'm going to show you how that looks like when you are decreasing somewhere in your work. Pass down through all those beads. And now we are going to exit on the other side. So I'm going to pass through the beads in order to exit. Let me see now. In order to exit on the back, down through this bead. In order to exit through this bead, please sew in, I already did, sew in the tail thread into your work to secure this first 2 rows. So I can go like this. Well, I should not go here, sorry. I should not, so pass through the beads, I should go through this one, here, then I go through those 2, and finally I am out here like this. So, pass through the beads, well, I pull the thread tight. This space here is usually bigger than the bead in the same size, so sometimes maybe it's better to add here 1 bead, one size up, so here will fit size 8 very nice. So then, as I said, pass through the beads and exit on the other side through this up bead, and then I will show you how to make decreasing in the middle of your work. Okay. See you in the next lesson.